Alright guys, so with a Tarkov wipe right around the corner, I decided now it'd be a good idea to post some early wipe gun builds. So all of these are going to be something that you can access under level 20, so without a flea. So you'll be able to purchase all of these things from traders under level 20. So the first gun is the PP19. Now I like this gun a lot because it's low recoil, shoots 9x19, and you know, people aren't really going to be wearing face shields, things like that. And it's just a cheap gun to run, full auto as well. So you can purchase a PP19 from Prapor, or you can do a barter for 4 T-plugs, and you buy 2 of these per restock. So you know, people aren't going to be really picking up T-plugs, they get left behind a lot. So if you have this in the back of your mind, you can get basically a free gun or 2 free guns every restock. If you can't bother to do that, then you can purchase it from Prapor level 2 for 21,500 rubles. So we'll purchase that. Now, as for the foregrip, I like to go with Skier level 1. He has this little crazy looking wooden foregrip. Now that's only 3,500 rubles. Next up, we're back to Prapor level 2 for the dust cover, the railed dust cover. That's sort of 2,500 rubles. And then while we're here, we'll also pick up the recoil pad for 3,500 rubles. And then for your scope, you can sort of choose whatever you want. I usually go with a Cobra. And if you go to Prapor level 1, I sort of suggest putting the shade on it as well, because for 109 rubles you get 3 ergo, so it just boosts a bit of ergo on it as well. Now, what we do is very easy to make. You just pull this off, put that on, drag that on, pull that off, put that on, and there you have it. So this is a side-by-side comparison of the 2 PP19s. Obviously, the left one is the standard, which has 55 ergo, 50 vertical, and 210 horizontal. And on the right is the modified one that has 56 ergo, 45 vertical, and 189 horizontal. So the PP19 itself costs 21,514 rubles, or 4 T-plugs. The foregrip is 3,450 rubles, the dust cover is 2,634 rubles, the recoil pad is 3,522, with the Cobra reflex sight is either 14,700 from Jaeger 1 or 15,260 from Prapor 2, and the Cobra shade is 109 rubles. Which means if you do the trade, it is 24,407 rubles, and without the trade it is 45,921 rubles. Alright, so moving on to personal favourite of mine, the AKM. So the AKM is available for a trade, 3 Tashonkas. Now you do get these with your starting gear. I don't know if it's at every level of the game, but I know EOD you do get a bunch of Tashonkas. You do need some found in raid for a quest later on, so it's up to you if you want to keep hold of them ones you find, rather than using found in raid ones for the trade. If not, you can purchase it from level 2 Prapor for 43,000 rubles. And then next up, you want to actually we'll quickly grab the Cobra. Just for keep it simple, I like to use the Cobra early wipe. But obviously that is personal preference, you can use whatever you want. While we're here, we will grab the recoil pad. It's a very useful bit of kit for 3,500 rubles. Takes away 5% recoil and adds 2 ergo. And then we'll head along to Skier, and we will get the Bastion dust cover, which will allow you to put your scope on there. Then next up, it's a personal choice really. You can put the RP one on it. The charging handle, 3,000 rubles, just gives you 1 ergo. Up to you. I usually put it on, but it depends on your ruble situation, I guess. And And then if we go back to Prapor level 1, you want to pick up the AK100 polymer handguard, and then this will allow you to put a foregrip on it. Now foregrips are quite sort of hard to get early game. The usual ones I unlock first are the Skier 2 ones. I usually go with the RK4, but again, personal preference. If you want higher ergo, you can go with the Tango. Now all you've got to do for this nice easy one is drag this off and drag this off. Now you have to take the front side off, and there you have it. If you are later on into the quests, you can add the Dyna comp onto there, but for the purpose of everything being under level 20, this is the build that I would use. So here we have the side-by-side comparison for the AKM. So the standard AKM is 40 ergo, 116 vert and 269 horizontal, with the one on the left, the modified one, having 49 ergo, 101 vert and 233 horizontal. As for the prices, the AKM itself you can either trade for 3 Tushonkas from Prapor 1, or it's 43,069 rubles from Prapor level 2. The Cobra is either 14,700 from Jaeger 1 or 15,260 rubles from Prapor 2. The Bastion Dust Cover is 6,325 rubles from Skier 1. The Zenit RP1 charging handle is 3,063 rubles from Skier 1 also. The AK100 polymer handguard is 1,441 rubles from Prapor level 1. The RK4 foregrip is 9,145 rubles from Skier level 2. The Cobra sight shade is 109 rubles from Prapor 1. And the recoil pad is 3,522 rubles from Prapor 2. This means with the trade it will cost 38,305 rubles to build the gun, and without the trade it will cost 81,374 rubles. Okay, so moving on now to the ADAR. I don't actually mind using the ADAR early wipe. I find it's quite a strong gun, and because it's single fire you can get quite accurate sort of head taps with it. So the ADAR you can purchase from Skier level 1, which is 45,000 rubles. Now for the Cobra you can actually get it from Jaeger level 1. It's actually cheaper than Prapor, but it just depends if you have it unlocked. I always get the shade as well, just for the ergo boost really, and it's 100 rubles. Like, you're not gonna notice it. Next up I go to Skier level 1 and I just get this AR-15 DLG pistol grip. Mainly I hate this wooden buttstock thing, I think it's so ugly. You also want to, so you can get the MK12 low profile gas block. Now you can either get this from mechanic level 1 here, or you can get it from Peacekeeper 2 for rubles, for dollars, sorry, $46. So it's up to you. I'd say just get it from mechanic level 1 for rubles, it's a lot easier. And then next up, Peacekeeper 2, you can get this DS150 stock for $77, and all you want to do is pull this off, because this is the problem that a lot of new players have when using the ADAR. This is actually the gas block with a front sight built in, so this MK12 takes that away, so you can actually put a scope on it, and you could use it like this, but if you want to make it just slightly cooler looking, you can just whack those two bits on there and it takes away, like, I think it's 6 or 8 vertical recoil. Okay, so the side-by-side comparison for the ADAR, the left one being a modified one has 56.5 ergo, 80 vertical and 220 horizontal, and on the right we've got 52 ergo, 89 vert and 244 horizontal. moving on to pricing now. The ADAR itself costs 45,819 rubles from Skier 1. The Cobra reflex sight is 14,700 rubles from Jaeger 1, or Prapor 2 sells it for 15,260. The Cobra sight shade is 109 rubles from Prapor 1. The DLG 123 pistol grip is 1,898 rubles from Skier 1. The Mark 12 low profile gas block can either be bought from Mechanic Level 1 for 5,327 rubles or Peacekeeper 2 for $46. And the DS150 stock is $76 from Peacekeeper 2. Now if you decide to buy the Mark 12 from Peacekeeper, it would cost 62,526 rubles and $122, or if the more likely option, you buy it from Mechanic 1, it would cost 67,853 rubles and $76. So moving on to the AK-74N. Now with this you can also purchase it from Prapor Level 2 for 40,000 rubles, or there is a bar for 5 Apollo cigarettes. Depends if you pick them up, or you know, if you have these barters in the back of your mind while you're playing, then you can just pick these up as you go along and save yourself 40,000 rubles along the way. So whatever one you want, I'll just purchase it for the sake of the video. So we'll go with this one. I'm going to use the Cobra, but I'm going to use the Dovetail version for this one. So what you want to do is buy this, and of course buy the shade for it. Same thing, just the 3 ergo boost. Then you want to go to the AK100 polymer, pick that up. Same again with the same again with the foregrip. It's up to you what you want to buy. I just go with the RK4 for the sake of the video, and let's quickly just grab the recoil pad as well. And last but not least, probably one of the most important things, Skier Level 2, he sells the DTK compensator, muzzle brake, whatever you want to call it, and you pick up one of those. Now, nice and simple, I think you can keep that on, pull this off, and there you have it. Okay, so here is the side-by-side comparison of the AK-74N. The left being the modded one, 51 ergo, 66 vert and 187 horizontal, and on the right we've got 44 ergo, 80 vertical and 226 horizontal. Now moving on to prices, the 74N itself can be traded for 5 Apollo cigarettes, or it can be bought from Prapor 2 for 40,078 rubles. The Cobra Dovetail sight is 10,194 rubles from Prapor 1. The Cobra sight shade is 109 rubles from Prapor 1. The AK100 series handguard is 1,441 rubles from Prapor 1. The GP25 recoil pad for the AK is 3,522 rubles from Prapor 2. The Zenit RK4 is 9,145 rubles from Skier 2, and the Zenit DTK1 is 4,865 rubles from Skier 2. Now this makes a total with the trade 29,276 rubles, and without the trade, if you buy the gun, it is 69,354 rubles. Now, last but not least, you may laugh, but these guns are possibly the most overpowered, and if you're on a budget, they're probably one of the cheapest guns that you can get. So a Vepa Hunter, we all know, love, hate, whatever you want, and the OP SKS which is actually from Jaeger 1, and it's the sort of, I don't know what colour that is, yellowy, greeny, whatever colour you want it to be. And it's important that you get this one and not the dark coloured wooden one, as this actually has the dovetail mount that allows you to put a scope on it. And quite simply, nice easy modding PSO. And these are great for, you know, if you're playing woods or if you're trying to take it slow and just pick off some PMCs. I mean, multiple times you can run naked hunter and M80 kill a pretty geared player with a face shot. So these are not to be slept on. These are great guns for early wipe. You can take it one step further and get a different mag in here if you want to for the SKS, but there's honestly no need. I think these guns, just with a PSO, are viable weapons for early wipe, and of course they're super cheap. All it is 20k for the PSO, and however much the gun is. Obviously the Hunter's just under 50k and the SKS is about 33k.